Hello all, I'm Suyash, educator on Unacademy. You can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson will take you through some very interesting idioms and phrases which you can actually use in your daily life to make your conversations more and more interesting and happening. And we have already covered a lot of idioms and phrases till now, and this is one more lesson in that course. So please do not forget to rate, review and share this lesson as much as you can. And also please do not forget to subscribe to Unacademy YouTube channel where you can find a number of courses and lessons, and all of them are for free. Okay, so come on, do it. And this is my profile, and here's the link where you can just follow me for my other courses. So please find my other courses there. Also please do not forget to shoot all your questions, any doubt, any query which you're having in your mind, you can just directly shoot that in the comment box below and all your questions will be answered for sure. Okay, so let's continue with some more idioms and phrases which we have in this lecture, and the very first one of this lecture is here, and that is fool's gold. Now when I'm saying fool's gold, what does it mean when I'm saying fool? That you all know, that you all understand about that word fool. And when I'm saying gold, you all know about gold. So now when I'm combining these two words, I'm saying fool's gold. So what do I exactly mean? I exactly mean to say something that appears to have great value but is in fact a cheap imitation. Are you getting it? I'm talking about something that appears to have a great value. Okay, it appears to have a great value but it is in fact a cheap imitation. Okay, when we are looking at it, physically it is having a very great appearance. Physically you can see that it is having a great value, but it is in fact what it is actually, in actual it is a cheap imitation. Okay, so like for example, don't invest all your money in a fancy scheme that seems too good to be true. All you will end up with is fool's gold. Now here the person is saying that do not invest all your money in a scheme which is very fancy to you. It may be a trap, it could be a trap also. The scheme is looking very fancy to you, but it's not like that it is true. Okay, there must be something false also, so you should just think about that also, and keeping that thing in mind, you should not invest all your money in this scheme. Okay, because in that case all you will end up with is fool's gold. Okay, like it appears to be of great value, but in fact it is a cheap imitation. It is not of that great value which you are thinking it to be. Okay, so that's how you can use this fool's gold. Now the next one which we are having is footloose and fancy-free. Now what is this footloose and fancy-free? So when I'm saying footloose and fancy-free, it actually means able to go anywhere and do anything that one wants, carefree. When someone wants to live a life which is carefree life, okay, he does not want to get bounded in any way. Okay, like he wants to go anywhere, wherever he wants to do everything what he wants to do. So when he wants to live the life which he has thought of, okay, he wants no one to say no, and like this. So when someone wants to live of that carefree life, then the phrase which we can use for this is footloose and fancy free. Okay, I hope you must be getting. Like for example, he did not want to get married. Obviously when you are getting married, then it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and also with a lot of it's like you are somewhat what will I say, your life will actually get stable a bit. Okay, there are things which you will not be able to do, which you might not be able to do after marriage. So he is not getting married, or he did not want to get married. He wanted to remain footloose and fancy free. Why? Because he wanted to remain carefree. Okay, so this is how you can use this footloose and fancy free. Now the next one is forced to be reckoned with. Now what is this forced to be reckoned with? Okay, so when I'm saying forced to be reckoned with, I actually mean to say something or someone whose influence or power must be considered. Okay, it's like something, or it could be someone whose influence or power must be considered. I'm talking about someone whose influence or whose power must be considered. Like you cannot just ignore his influence, you cannot ignore his power. That's what this phrase actually means to say. Okay, like for example, you should not underestimate his influence in the company. Now you are being in a company and you are a part of a company, and what you are doing is you are underestimating the influence of one person of that company. Okay, that person is associated with that company. He has been associated with that company for the last, let's say, 5 years, and you are just underestimating his influence in the company. So the other person is actually saying to you that you should not underestimate his influence in the company. he is a force to be reckoned with. What it means he is someone whose influence must be considered when you are talking about this country. So instead of that, you can simply say that he is a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so that's how we can use this force to be reckoned with. Now the next one is for crying out loud. Okay, this one is very interesting and I would suggest you all to use it at once. You know, just when I'm talking about this, just go out and start using it. Okay, for crying out loud. It means this is ridiculous, I have had enough. Now when you are very much irritated about something, when you are just, you know, you are just done about something, someone is doing something, someone is saying something, and you are just done about that. You just want him to shut up, you just want to you know, comment on that thing as bad as you can. So the phrase which you can use is for crying out loud. It actually means this is ridiculous, I have had enough. That's enough. That's enough. So in all these cases it can be used. Like for example, all you do is complain. All you do is complain. For crying out loud, can't you give us some more peace and quiet for a while? Now you are actually saying that all you do. Now he is a person who is complaining and complaining. He has been complaining for the last, you know, for the last, let's say 1 year, 2 years, and every day he complains something. Now you are just fed up with him. Okay, you are tired of listening all those complaints, and now you are just finally saying, for crying out loud, I have had enough. This is ridiculous. Can't you give us some peace and quiet for a while? Now you are just requesting him, you are appealing him that can't you just give us some peace? You are complaining again and again. Can't you be shut up for some time? Okay, so that's what this statement is actually saying. So this is how you can use this for crying out loud. Okay, now the next one is 40 wings. Now what is this 40 wings? Now it has got something with the countings 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Well, it has got nothing to do with that. 40 wings actually means a short sleep, usually during the day. Now we all work very hard, you know, since morning to the evening. So it happens multiple times, like when we just have a short nap, what we call it a nap. Okay, we have a short nap during the daytime. Okay, after the lunch we have a short nap. Okay, or before the lunch sometimes we have a short nap. It's a short sleep. It's a short sleep during the daytime. Okay, so that is also known as 40 wings. Okay, the phrase which you can actually use for that is 40 wings. Like for example, I am not feeling well. I am not feeling well. Now when I'm not feeling well, I should rest. I should take rest. So that's what the statement is saying. I'm not feeling well. I think I should get 40 wings. Okay, that means I should get a short sleep. Okay, and this is that sleep which is usually during the daytime. Okay, so that's how we can use this 40 wings. So that's all for this lecture. We will be talking about some more interesting idioms and phrases in the next lecture. Thank you very much. This is Suyash signing off.